Okay. Hello, my name is Ryan Jensen. I'm going to be explaining my Jensen number trace code. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick. It might not sound that good. Um, so for the first three lines, I have two global variables as well as my drop emoji function. The first global variable is the current scene, which helps me control what scene we're seeing at the current time. Right now, this is the splash, which is scene 0, and then when I click this button, it's going to be scene 1, which is the trace, the number. The next second global variable is the current color, which just changes what color you trace a number with, what between blue, red, and yellow. This code right here, from line 84 all the way down to 113, it's just the overall button creation. So this is the constructor function right here, and these are the methods. The draw method, which actually draws the rectangles from this. Actually, this. This is the mouse inside method, which just checks where your mouse is, and then the handle mouse click is after it checks where your mouse is, and if you click it, it'll do what the button tells you to do. Yeah. Okay, so these are three buttons that I made. These buttons are on this slide right here, or this scene. The first one is the blue button, which when you click it, it makes it blue. And everything in here are the properties of the button, like the X, Y value, the label, which tells you it's blue, and the on-click function, which changes, this is right here, this is where we use the current color global variable to change the color of the ellipse that I'm drawing over and over again to blue. And I did the same thing here with the red button and yellow. This is changed to the red and yellow respectively. And this is all in the trace scene. The trace scene is scene 1, or technically the second scene. Where it's just a bunch of rectangles, just two rectangles. I made it look like a chalkboard. So this is a big rectangle, small rectangle, and I drew the three buttons afterwards. Afterwards, I got the start button. So the start button was the same thing as these three. This is on the first scene right here. I use the properties. Then the only on-click function it does is when you click it, it changes the current scene to 1, which is the trace scene. And then I tell it to actually draw the trace scene. This is the splash scene code. It's just background, like text size. There's text size this right here. And then my Bitmojis right here. This is the mouse click function, where this is where it's just, if the mouse is just in the box and the button to do what the button tells you to do. So if the current scene is 0, that tells you that this button will work. So like, hey, click this button. And the same thing for current scene 1. So when it's current scene 1, these three buttons are functioning. And the mouse drag, this is the drawing the actual, this is how the tracing technique works. I could have used a draw function for this as well, but we went over this mouse drag in class, and I liked it a lot more. It felt a lot cleaner. So I just preferred to use that method. Also, the draw method was kind of confusing, or the draw function was kind of confusing. The only issue I had with this program, really, it was very simple, but I didn't make this in the order that it's in right now. Like, I made all the buttons together, and then I made like the trace scene and the splash scene afterwards, and it wasn't working because it wasn't in the right order. Like, I called like functions when they weren't defined yet, so it just took a while to organize everything. But after that, it was pretty simple, and that's it.